Hey everybody, it's Carla. Welcome to the Happy Bookmaker, and I hope you're having a great day. If you're seeing this on Friday when I'm posting this, happy Friday everybody. So we're going to do 3 more layouts in our France and Flowers Red Toile journal. And before I forget to mention, because I keep forgetting to mention this, I have settled on a schedule. You may have noticed that I do post every Tuesday and every Friday. I wasn't sure in the beginning if it was going to be Friday, just Friday, or Friday and another day or two. And I've settled on Friday morning and Tuesday morning. So, and I do post at midnight on Friday morning and Tuesday morning. So, and I do see some people watching them in the middle of the night, or depending on, I guess, the country you're in. So thank you so much for watching, and I just wanted to get that out there because I keep forgetting to mention it. Okay, so we're gonna do, this one's gonna be fairly simple. Oh, okay, one more thing. We did this layout for Tuesday's video, this last Tuesday's video, and the only thing I did different, I did add a little strip of the craft string down here because I had left it open along here, and it just didn't look right to me. So interestingly, I found this little piece of string. It was a little longer, and it's a tad bit thinner. And I thought, well, maybe I can get by with putting that down because I didn't want it to interfere. And it doesn't. I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's not even in the groove, so I don't know why I was so worried about it. But it just really frames it, and I just think it made a world of difference. So I did change that after the video. Okay, so let's start with this guy here. So this is another one of those Barbara Everard, I don't know if it's Everhard or Everard's 10,000 Wildflowers of the World book. And this is like a full page that I've used as a signature page. And then this is another coffee dyed, and I did use, what do you call it? Not a stencil, but yeah, a stencil, and stenciled. So, squirting the coffee through the stencil to get an image. This is the back side of the image. This is the front side of the image. So the letters are backwards, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be beautiful anyway. So what we're going to start with is, I'm going to keep it fairly simple on this one. I'm going to do a couple of pockets of vellum on this page. Maybe we'll do some little stickers on them, and we'll put some little cute little items in them. But before we get started with that, let's do a little inking of, I'm not going to ink the vellum, but I am going to ink just the edges of the page, just to kind of make it pop out a little bit. I just think it looks like a frame when you do that. And also on this, and this page will be our page for journaling. So I am gonna, obviously, I gotta put something on it, I gotta do that. But mostly it's gonna be left blank for journaling. So just a little bit across there. Okay, so the first thing we wanna do is, let's get our these little guys down. So I want to kind of keep in mind what I might want to put in them. So I've got these little teeny tiny digital bird images. So I could just tuck one of those. Where's my other little guy? There he is. I need to ink this one up. Just tuck one of those in there, which then it doesn't have to be too big. Or I could take a couple of these, and this isn't exactly the right size, but oh gosh, I can hardly see that line. Okay, it's like the same color as the background. So I just want to get an idea, like if I want, I kind of like this because look how it pulls in the orange, and yeah, I might have to do that. Okay, so I need to keep in mind how much space I need. And then, yeah, how about this guy? He's a little bit bigger. So maybe we can do that one on the bottom. And like, I don't know if these were originally, I think I've said this before, seed packets or because, you know, chrysanthemum. Looks like a seed packet to me. So we're gonna make a little, we're gonna pretend that they're little seed packets, and I'm gonna put a little backing on them. And so if I need that much space, so I don't run into this guy, so this one will have to be kind of down here. And this one, well, you definitely use those little birdies somewhere else. Will need to be kind of up here. And of course I have to allow for some glue to go around it. So that one will probably be around there. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, let's start with our Fabri-Tac. Hope we don't have issues like the last time. It was just really thick. And I need to do that trick that Pam from the Paper Outpost does. She made a little receptacle to flip her bottle around, and so it's always upside down and you never have to shake, you know, to get it down to the bottom. So one of these days I have to find that video and maybe do something like that. Because yesterday I was like, shake, shake, shake. Okay, that's gonna be that. Oh yeah, that's gonna fit beautifully. Okay, and then this little guy, I think we've got plenty of room. Just around the edges. And, you know, I was thinking the other day, I wonder, you know how you have like leftovers from, you know, your kitchen parchment paper? You know, like you cut it to a size and then you have these little pieces left over. I mean, I always end up just throwing those away, but I wonder if they could be used like vellum. You know, parchment paper is beautiful. I'm going to start saving those and try that. I would think that they would, I mean, it's very vellum-y in texture, so it seems like that might work. So I might put something around here like, I don't know, like this little craft string again, or maybe some raffia, just to kind of frame that. So let's get that down. In the meantime, let's take these little guys. I'm gonna finish cutting him. We're gonna ink them. And then I'm gonna put a backing on them to make them like, it'll be like a little pocket within a pocket. It'd be cool if I had some little seeds. I could put little seeds in them. I guess I could get some. I don't think they're very expensive. I could probably just do that pretty easily. You know what? Before I do that, let's put the backings on. This one's, oh, it's too short. Okay, need a longer one. These are just scraps that I cut off of bigger paper to make them 8.5 by 11. So now, of course, I don't want to leave the top open. So I gotta do it just like we're doing another pocket. So we're just gonna go a thin bead around the edges. And just put this on the end. That'll be less cutting. And there's that. It's all glued down. I'm going to trim it and then we'll ink it. Oops. And then we're going to have our little pocket. So let me do the other one and then we can finish this one. Yeah, I love this, how it's pulling in those oranges. That's, oh wow, look at that. That's like exactly the right size. I swear I did not plan that one. I do like to plan things out, but that was a happy accident. And down she goes. We are making some really good progress on this junk journal, you guys. I mean, there's still a lot left to do, but you know, I'm pretty much able to get 3 layouts done with you guys when we work together on them. I consider you here helping me with it. I feel you in spirit. And where is my straight edge? No, I just had it. There it goes. Okay. After my garage sale that I mentioned I'm having, I'm going to take the big table that I'm using for that, and I'm going to replace this table with it, because I have to tell you, I'm working in about 2 feet of space here, and I think I've had enough of it. I think it's time to go big or go home on the work table. I don't know why I haven't done it before. I think because this is a pretty little table, and that's just, you know, one of those kind of ugly folding tables. But, you know, sometimes you just got to be, sometimes, you know, function does come first. We have to be practical sometimes. Oh, this is a little bit high. Let's get that up. I think it just moved on me as I was trimming it. Okay, nice little seed packet. We got a little pouch there. I'll find something to put in there later on. Could even throw in some little, I grew lavender. I love lavender. I could maybe throw some little lavender buds in there later on. I don't have any yet, but of course you can buy dried lavender. You can buy dried everything, I guess. So that's that little guy. And he was the bigger one. So let's pop him in here. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Let's trim you off. And there's that. These are quick and easy. Oh, I got a little bit extra white down there. I think it kind of shifted on me. I'm going to ink it anyway. It probably wouldn't matter, but let's just do that. Okay. Inking, inking. I better open this up. It's getting a little dry. With our vintage photo. I think next time I'm going to pull out some of my colored inks and we'll amp it up a little bit and do some colored inks. They're always fun. Just a few. You don't want to overdo it. Let's not get crazy. Okay, and there's that. Now I think that is really pretty. Oh, I forgot the most important part of this page. This says, where is the English version? Okay. Flowers are nature's music, which I could put there, but I printed it out in French. Yeah, you go ahead and read that. It's beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I need to rip it a little bit smaller and I'm going to just put it along this edge. I probably should have left a little more room here, but or here, but that's okay. It'll all be good. It'll all be good. So I'm just going to rip it as close as I can, but nice and imperfect, because imperfection is beautiful, I think. It's human and it's nature. Okay. All right. Yeah, you gotta get a little bit off this guy here. Let's see. I'll try to do it from this angle. It's hard when you don't have a lot to grab onto. To get a little bit more off, I'll just fling that over there. I'll fling it. Okay, just a little bit there. Just want it to fit here. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, a little inking to make it stand out so it doesn't get lost. Oh, I can hear the birds. I can hear the birds chirping. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I keep the French doors, I just have one side open, but I keep it cracked a little bit for my kitties so they can kind of come in and out. So I don't have to get up and down while I'm doing this and, you know, let them in and let them out. And so I can hear I can hear the birdies. It's lovely. Hopefully the mowers won't come and do the green belt while we're doing this. That's why I started, well, you don't know that, but I started a little bit early today to maybe avoid that situation. Okay, how pretty is that? I think I am gonna do a little raffia around here, and I don't know, I might have to find something for here now that, I don't know, I'll have to think about that one. Where did you go, raffia? Okay. So what I wanna do is, I mean, I don't have to really to cover the glue. It seems to be pretty good, but I just want to kind of punch it up a little. So a nice thin bead. You could do like a nice thin ribbon. Like the craft string would work too. Let's do one at a time. Let's not get too crazy here. And that's something I need to get more of, is the really thin ribbon, the really skinny ribbon, because every time I get them, I use them right away. It's like, oh, I should have gotten more of that. Okay, I'm gonna turn the corner. So I use it up and then I have to go back to raffia. But I love raffia. I think it's beautiful. I guess I could, should I go all the way around? No, I think I'll just leave that open at the top. I can always add some later if I change my, did I not get glue there? Very little glue. Okay. Come on, you little guy. There she goes. Ta-da. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And where's my scissors? Here we go. Let's see if I can cut this off without cutting up anything else. Okay. What do you think? Should I have gone all the way around? No, I think I like it open. You never know. I'll probably come back later and do something different. Okay, let's do the bottom. The bottom guy here. Oh, look at, you're already getting gunked up. That's what these come in handy for. Getting low on my wet wipes too. Gosh, these are just huge. Okay. Just kind of wipe this off. I find that as I get lower in the bottle, this starts to happen. It starts to get really thick and glops up really easily. I do have another fresh bottle. I'm gonna have to crack open one of these days, but I'm gonna use every drop of this because it isn't cheap. Can you see? Yeah, okay. Make sure you're in view. Okay. And, whoops. Come on. I think by leaving it open at the top, it shows that it is indeed a pocket. And I think I'm gonna put a sticker or two on these two. Oh yeah, we're in the glop now. I can feel it on my fingers. Turn the corner. It's a little stiff. Let's see here. And get that down. Yeah. Pretty. Okay. Get some of this off. Okay. You know, I think I mentioned another glue that somebody mentioned. I want to say, I forgot to look it up again. I think she called it sparkle glue, if that makes sense. Which you would think would be sparkly, and maybe it is, but I could have sworn that's what the name of it was. And she said it was really good for paper and maybe a little easier on the manicure. Okay, we got one part done. Oh, I love it. Before we go on to stickers for this, let's get our botanical image down, which I have buried. So we're gonna pull in, I know I've covered some of it up, but we're gonna pull in some of the purple over here. And because I wanna leave space, should I do that? No, oh. It's like, I guess it depends on if you're left-handed or right-handed, like which side. But I don't think that this really is gonna be in the way down here. Okay, so I'm gonna lop it off. Let's see. I'm gonna lop it off. I'm trying to get it closer to the edge. I might have to cut some of that off to leave as much room for journaling as possible. And yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm sorry. I gotta lop some of you off. That's okay. That's okay. I got it a little crooked. I got it way crooked. Okay. All right. That's all right. That's what happens when you eyeball things sometimes. All right. Let's do a little inking. Might have actually gotten a little too close now, but we're okay. And this is again from that same book, or it might be from Macmillan Book of Wildflowers, which is another lovely book for images. And yeah, I just like to sit on the couch in front of the TV and cut out pretty images. Now that is pretty. Okay, I'm liking that. This down. And then I'm going to do one more little thing up in the corner. Bring a little vintage element in. Because I don't have any authentic French ephemera, or goodies as I call them, on this page yet. So that's right on the edge, which is perfect. Okay. And there is that little guy. Plenty of room for writing. Plenty of room. Okay. And let's see here. This is from, I mean, I've got gobs of these. That's why I use them a lot. It's an 1877 French dictionary. And I think what I'm going to do is just do like a little corner tear to add a little interest up in the corner. It's not really going to take too much of our space. And then I'm going to put another little, some more words, another word up there. Yeah, okay, I like that. Is it too much though? Let's see. Take off a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Little inking. I don't really have to up here because it's got the natural. But, well, then I did. Okay. Very pretty, very pretty. Okay. So, yeah. Where are we at? 23 minutes? Well, you know, I said it was going to be easy. I mean, it wasn't hard, but, you know, they just take time. I'm going to try to do 2 more layouts today. And get that down. Try to stay away from that seam. All right. A couple more things. I have a bonjour that I'm gonna tear out and stick up there. And I think that this, oh, I'm gonna do a couple of stickers on here. Just have to decide which ones to use. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay. Very pretty. Not necessary, but pretty. I mean, I like it with just the page too, but I'm going to be using a lot of these in the book. Okay, now let's find, what do we got here for stickers? I just want to put something little on the front of, now where did I put them? On the front of these. So maybe, no, I had some out. I don't know, I had some other ones out. Oh, okay. So I've got these, which I got at the Dollar General. I just went in, or it could have been the dollar store. Very inexpensive. Like they're like little kid stickers. And I could just put one here and here. Or we could really amp it up and do our purple. Since we've got that. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. And I'm gonna do, I only have one of these apparently. So I'm gonna do one of these, the lighter, and one of the darker. And boy, is that stuck on there. It's like they're not really stickers because, I mean, they are stuck on here. So you just take a little of your glue, pop that down. Okay. Just gonna kind of add a little something to this. And we're just gonna put it right there. Right there. And then one more. And see, now we've brought in a little more of the purple. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. This one actually is a little sticky, but here. So now we've got a nice balance of colors. Okay, so we've got our little packets. I'll find something to put in there, and there we go. Our first layout done. Pretty. Okay. All right. Let's move on to this guy. And oh, okay. Where did I put you guys? Okay. Oh, here we go. So, also not too complicated, I think. Let's see, is this the right one? Yes. So we're gonna do an envelope this time. I did do this two-sided paper clip ahead of time. It's gonna really blend in beautifully with this layout. And so it's gonna be this on this side because I'm bringing in the pink, and then pretty neutral on the other side. This is just a piece of, I guess like a little tissue paper and just a couple of scraps, and then we've got the number 1. This is part of our French map from the Eiffel Tower layout. So I'm gonna set this aside, and I think I made this one to be a side. Okay, so let's do a little bit of inking along here. There isn't gonna be a lot on here. The envelope is gonna take up a lot of the space. Gosh, my allergies are kind of getting to me today. It's the beauty of spring. Okay. So can I get it so that, now either way I'm going to cover up all the words, I think. And I think I'm going to do it, I mean, I could do it this way, but I think this is going to, it's just going to, you know, be naturally, it's going to want to close the way it's supposed to if I do it like this. So let's also ink up this, it's a craft paper envelope that I got at Hobby Lobby. Stopped in there one day and they had tons of stuff on clearance. I think I got a whole package of these for 99 cents. And I was like, I don't need them, but but I'm sure I will find a use for them. I mean, I'm always using envelopes in my books. So this side's going to be down, so we're not going to be too worried. We're not going to care at all what's on that side. But over here, we're going to take this digital image on coffee stained, it's not very dark coffee stained, but it is coffee stained paper. And yeah, I'm going to cut it out. I thought about ripping it, but we'll just cut it. And then I'm going to ink it up. We're going to put a little bit of stationery, come on the inside. And a little piece of my little French haul that I recently acquired. Okay, give her some ink. Ink. So now I'm thinking, like, which way do I have it go? No, I think it has to be this way, because, you know, like if it was really an envelope, it would be like this. Okay. Little inking. Before I put that down, let me think about what I might want to put up here. So I think I'm just going to do like a little tear of paper on the flap. So just to have a little something there. Yeah, I'm a little long, but I can cut that off. Okay, cut it off right there. Oops. This has got a little angle to it, so that's okay. Okay, little inking. All the way around. And this is actually just a scrap from one of, like, you know how I did the bonjour word in the last one. It's on this paper, and this is also coffee spritzed paper. Okay. Yeah. It's like a little bit rounded, isn't it? It's just like a little, might not be this rounded. Let's see what happens. That's a little bit too much, maybe. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, glue her down. So there was a really great idea from another creator, Martha Makes Art, and she had done, and I think she does this a lot, these envelopes, and she had a little, like a little Velcro closure. I think it was Velcro. And, you know, I know that you can get self-adhesive ones. I'm pretty sure you still can. And I was going to do that, and I totally spaced it out. But what a neat idea. Like, you know, probably, maybe not if you have something here, but like to just kind of Velcro that shut and then pop it open like that. So I just thought that was the coolest thing. So I didn't do it this time because I didn't, I wasn't planning ahead properly, but one of these days I'm going to do that. Let's do a little inking on here as well, because you will see some of that. Okay, I mean, this is going to be the most complicated part of this layout, so not very complicated. And then we're going to do this. I'm going to get it all the way down to the bottom because this is going to cover up a little, but that's okay. Gosh, sometimes I kind of wonder if I should I have ripped it, you guys? Yeah. No, we're gonna go with it. Okay. I have a ripped element up there, so I don't have to get carried away. Not everything has to be ripped. Okay. So get this down here. I guess I'll just center that. I'm doing all this before I glue it down. It'll just be a little bit easier. And I've got, this is a book page. This is the name of the book. It's an old antique book, but the morning will come. So this is going to be our piece of stationery paper, and add just a little bit of inking on this, so you can write on the top and the bottom of this, and obviously on the back. And we're going to do another one of our fun stickers on here. So that is going to slide in right here. Come on. And so right up at the top, I want to put a little flower sticker. Now, which one do we want to do for this? I could do this kind of tealy flat color. I could do one of these little three-dimensional ones. This is going to be on this page. I'm going to cut it out real rough. I should have done that ahead of time probably. So I'm bringing in kind of this color here. So I could even do, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the lighter color. Although this goes with that too. Oh gosh. You know what? We just did these. Let's do this guy. Okay. Plus it might make it easier and it won't like get stuck on there. Just one little sticker right in the middle. And this is our piece of French ephemera. It's a little map, I think from a little travel guide, but you know, it's cute. We'll make it look old. It's not old, I don't think, but we'll kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. Give it a little more character. I mean, it is a map of, well, somewhere in France. I really have no idea where, but it fits in with our theme, so we're gonna use it. I'm gonna turn it this side. Pop that in there so that you can kind of see the blue sticking out. And there's that. Okay, let's get it down. Oh, I almost forgot. We gotta do something on here, right? Well, we can do that after. Okay. Let's get this down. I wonder if I thought about it and then spaced out that I wanted to do that. Okay. And down she's gonna go. Let's see. Right about there. Now, is that gonna work? Yep, that's gonna work fine. She's down. Okay, so I do have to think of something for that. Maybe just a pretty piece of lace here. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not real lace. And, you know, I might break down and use one of those other stickers because that could be really pretty. Whoop. On here. Get you down here. And get some more of that funny paper. Or should I just, you know what? For right now, I think I'm just gonna do that. I might put something else here later. But let's take this little guy and a little blob. And of course he matches this perfectly. I'm gonna put that there. I was gonna put it here, but I think I'm gonna put it in the middle. Yeah. I'm gonna think of something else for this. Maybe a word. Maybe we'll do a word. Okay, so on this side, cover up my glue. I'm gonna cut it, but it's not gonna be like actual fussy cutting because I wanna have a lot of this pretty coffee speckled background on it. So this isn't really going to be a journaling page. You know, there will be a little bit of space up at the top, but I am going to do a little notebook to attach to it. So that will be extra journaling space for this layout. And so this is going to be our most complicated. Not that I think it's going to be complicated at all. Let's see, we're at 40 minutes. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah. Oh, are you going to stick out on me a little bit? I think I might have to cut a little off. Let's see, should I cut off that or should I cut off that? And I really don't know if I want all of that even. I think I might cut off some of this. Well, I think I'm going to cut off this. You know, I'm going to leave that. I like it. Okay. Just that pretty little stem. It's a little bouquet. Looks like a little nosegay. Nosegay floral bouquet. I used to have a flower shop. I was a florist. I love my little flower shop. Working with flowers is like probably the most fun I've ever had in my professional career. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're gonna have the paper clip up here, and the little book is gonna be clipped to it. Okay. All right. I mean, I might be able to even put it at an angle. Nah, I think it'll go straight. Okay. Okay. This little guy down. Really pretty. Love these colors. I need a little bit more glue here. I can feel it. I love the aquas and the cyan. Of course, mixing it with the pink, what could be prettier. Really, really pretty. Love that. Okay. Did I ink around this? I can't remember now. I don't know if I did. I thought I did, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. All right. So now the notebook is going to be, this is just a little extra piece of, you know, scrap, a little piece of scrap. And these are little pieces of coffee dyed remnants of paper that I have cut off. So we're going to have to trim it widthwise a little bit. And this will be a staple book. And I'm going to staple down here. And then we're going to take some kind of piece of paper and put it along the edge. So I don't know, though, if I want it to be quite that long. I think we're going to cut it off. We're going to cut it off. Where'd you go? Here we go. Let's make it about that big. Okay. Let's not get this too fat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gets too bulky when they get to be too big. I think that's a good, maybe 5. Okay, maybe one more. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, so let's get these in line. You guys get in line here. And I'm going to trim it off. I'm just going to leave that right in there while I trim it off. Because if I get a little bit of the pink, I'm kind of okay with that. Now, where did that... There it is. Okay. All right. Oops. Oh, it shifted on me. They do that sometimes. Hold on tight. Cut nice and slowly. We have a pretty fresh blade. And we're just going to trim it off just like this. Make sure that's really down there. And we'll do some inking and Maybe something else on the book. We'll see. Oh, okay. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. As long as we're in this space, let's staple it right now. I'm going to get really close to the edge so we don't take up too much of our paper space. I mean, this little book could be stuffed inside the envelope too. Oh, I didn't do that one right. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So, what can we use? Oh, look at that. This is a piece of a book, a vintage. I think it's actually part of that that old dictionary, a little scrap of paper from that. And that is kind of perfect. Okay, let's see. How big do we want it to be? You know what? I'm going to glue it on and then cut it. A little inking, and I'll have to ink the cut edge after I do it. We're going to fold it in half. Like so. Hey, maybe we'll use one of those little bird images on the front. Because birds, you know, they go with flowers, right? Okay. Shake, shake. I left it open. Not supposed to do that. But sometimes, you know, you're going and you hate to stop and cover things up every time. Okay, there's that. Pretty. It's got that beautiful caramelized look. This is where the back of the staples are, but it's covered. And so let's just trim this off. Okay, like this. Oh, a little bit more. Like that. Oh, it did that weird thing where it ripped it a little bit again. That's okay. I kind of like it. Okay, little inking, little inking. We could even put something on here to cover up those staples, like a little piece of, I don't know, ribbon or something, or another piece of raffia. Where's our other little bird picture? I don't know. I think I buried it. It's kind of cute. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. I feel like I'd have to, and I could do that, but that seems silly. I'd have to cut some of that off. So no, we're not going to do that. Okay, let's take a little bit. This will kind of tie in with our craft envelope. So let's see, how do we want to do this? If this is the front, not that there really is a front and back. See, because now I don't want to cover that up. But I could kind of go down like that. Let's go at a steeper angle. Something like that. Yeah. And then, if I can find my pencil, yay. We're just going to trace. Oops. Don't let go of it. We're going to trace where the book is. Actually, let's make that a little higher. Do this. Trace that. Cut her off. A little inking. I'm going to put it down on the bottom part like I showed. Then we got to find one more thing for the cover of our book. Yeah, I really like that. Maybe something that kind of goes across the middle of it. See, it's all globbing up again. We're going to use that though. Oh, it's all. I should have covered it. I think it's time for another wipe. Okay. And down she goes. Okay. How about a little white flower? Kind of ties in with our little white lace over here. Yeah, let's do that. Oops. Flying flowers, flying flowers. We're just gonna overlap right in the middle. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So let's see. So now we got to remember that we don't want to go where the flap is for the you know, like the loose little flap. We want to go in between the two pieces of paper clip. And that's sometimes the trickiest part when you do the two-sided ones. And I forgot to make one side shorter. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if I should move this down. I think I still can. Move it down a little bit. Yeah, because it's getting in the way. And then we're gonna also put it on here. And I mean, I could do it the other way too, but yeah, there we go. I was stuck on something. And it, oh my goodness. I got a kitty that apparently I didn't have the door open quite far enough. 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Sorry. I have an older cat that if the door isn't open completely, all the way open, she just won't even try to get through there. So let's see what else we might have over here. We're getting high on the time here. What about one of these little things that says Paris or dream or create or Madame? What about Paris? Just to put here. And it's white, so it'll tie in with our little white flower. We are gonna ink it up a little bit. I just feel like I gotta have something over there. Yeah, I like the way it ties in with that. Paris, we can put it at an angle, Paris. And it's, well, should I put it like that? No, we're gonna do it like this. I mean, yes, it's sideways, but that's okay. It's the way the envelope would be opened if it was. So I'm gonna put it kind of like that. Okay, there we go. That is our second layout. I think it's real pretty. I like it. Okay, on to, oh, I'm stuck in 2 pages. That's okay, I'll fix that later. And the last one, now for this one, I'm using another, boy, have I got a mess. Let's see, let me close up, let me close up this glue while we're talking. And okay, so I've got this, do you remember, if you remember the haul, my little haul, and was it this one? I think I might have lost it. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Well, I think I marked the wrong page because, let's see here. I'm sorry, you guys. I thought I was all planned out here. Oh, it's this. Okay. I think I was just on the opposite side of it. Okay, so what I want to do here is, this is that little piece of napkin from my little French haul. Now, it's going to be tricky to get this down. And I think what I'm going to do is put some glue stick down here, slap it on, and then just kind of rip away, you know, whatever is loose. And I was going to do it at an angle, but, you know, I don't think I'm going to because, well, maybe I will. Okay. And then I'm going to do on this page, you know what, this is not the right page. Sorry. Because I had pink on the other side. Was this it? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It was pink. It was pink. And where did you go? And I had a book page. I know that I had pink on the other side of it. Like that. So bear with me. You can fast forward if you want to. I don't know what I did. Huh. I've lost track of the page I wanted to do. Could it be way back here? Okay. Yeah. Ta-da. Okay. Okay, sorry. I had too many sticky notes. So on this page, I'm going to do kind of a little torn side pocket, and then the rest of the space will be for journaling. So don't use so many sticky notes. You get them confused. Okay. I hope you fast forwarded through that. Sorry about that. And a little inking on here. And the reason I wanted to do this like on some print is I like the way some of it's going to come through here and show through. And I thought about trying to do Mod Podge, but I'm not sure how that would work. Just like on a book page. So I think we're going to be a little over an hour this time, you guys, but well worth it. Well worth it. Okay. So what should we do first? We're also going to have this little guy that I think I'm just going to, let's see, how should we do this? Got a couple things going on here. This could go here or down here. I mean, this could actually be a little tiny bit of journaling space. Or I could put the flower there, a couple flowers. And then I could put this along here, or I could put this down here. Let's get this down first. Get this scary thing over with. I'm gonna blow on a little, give it some extra moisture. I mean, it might be that the whole thing sticks really well, but I'm kind of hoping that I can kind of pull away a little bit of it. So we'll see. I think once it goes down, it's going to be down. It's very thin. Okay. You see how the print is kind of popping through there? I love that. I love it. I mean, even if none of it came off, I think it's really pretty. Let's do our torn pocket here. This is kind of cool because a little bit of the ink bled here and a little bit of the pink is showing through. So we're going to go with that. I'm just going to kind of come up here. I'm going to mark where I want it to, where I want to stop tearing. Right about there. And yeah, let's do this. I just want a little pocket to, let's go from this direction. Maybe stick a little postcard in or something. Let's see, can I match up where I started? Ta-da! Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna actually tear some more of this off. Tearing off a little bit of that little loop there. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. Let's get this inked up. Give this a couple more minutes to see what we can tear off here. All right. So since this is a pocket, we are going to go obviously, just on the straight edges. And that is that. Did I get enough? Yeah, yeah. It's perfect. And I'm dodging any signature holes. Okay, so there's that. I might fold up this digital image and fold this up. And I did this in my very first video, how to age digital images. And let's see, I think I'll fold it again. And I like the black and the white and the grays, how that's gonna tie in together. Do it. No, I cut off your head if I do that. Okay. All right. So let's do this. I'm going to pop that in here. And it can be taken out, obviously, for journaling. We might do, I think we will do this little postcard. Yeah. And this can also be journaling space on the back. So let me cut this out. And I found my sandpaper, and it's nice and handy, unless I buried it. So a few little rips like we do. This has a little postmark, so I might not do anything on the back of this one. Rips. Okay. Little sandpaper action. It gets those, it knocks those, oh sorry if I'm out of frame. It knocks these sharp edges off and really makes it look like a real postcard. Like it's been worn and used and read. A little inking, just get a little bit over that. And here we go. Oh yeah, pretty. She's real pretty. She's got the pinks. She's got these sepia tones. It's Easter. It's an Easter card, an Easter digital postcard. I have a lot of those in here just because they're really pretty. We could put something, I guess we could put some little thing on the back of here. Let's see, what could we put on the back? Maybe how about a little dragonfly? Just rub that around the ink and just like so. Ta-da! Oh, very pretty, very, very pretty. Okay, and she is gonna pop right in here. Okay, okay, here we go. We're down to the wire almost. So I'm just gonna kind of rip whatever kind of comes off. Hopefully not all of it. Hopefully not all of it will come off. Try to kind of control this a little bit, but I do want it to look a little bit rough. And see, that's down really good right there. Yeah, just get this, keep this from being completely straight across the top. Well, that's down pretty good. It might be there. Okay. And rip, 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 rip. It's just gonna be sort of the faintest little image here. Okay, yeah, that's down pretty good. I don't know if I can get that off anymore. I might work at that a little bit later, but it just kind of looks like it's part of the page. That is so pretty. So we've got this left, or yeah, I think it's gonna have to go here. And we're probably gonna have to cut it. So, oh, we don't have to cut it. Yeah, we do just a little bit right here. That is a beautiful way to just kind of frame this page. So I have to cut off about like that. A little bit, just a little bit more on this part. A little inking. Hey, we're almost done. Another 3 layouts. Like what, 50 more to go? They're going fast. For next Tuesday, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and we're gonna do another art journal layout because I'm getting close to being done with my art journal. And it's gonna be a Scottish Highlands theme. You know, if any of you like Highlander, you might enjoy that. I love Highlander. I don't have it now because I don't have cable right now. I might have to break down some time. Still, oh, no, I'm still a little, well, okay, all right. Be stubborn. I can work with you. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Very, very pretty. And then I'm gonna do something up here. A sticker or, oh, I've got those other stickers too. Those little 3-dimensionals. Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I know. Okay, and we got our cut edge up against there. And it's kind of almost got like a little notch out for the signature string. That worked out pretty well. Scooch it just a tad, just a little bit. Okay. How pretty is that? I love it. And of course, when journaling, these can come out for journaling. Okay, so we've got this one and we've got this little guy. Yeah, I like it. Okay, we're gonna put him up at the corner up here. It'll be out of the way for any journaling that wants to happen. And just like so, a little cockeyed, yeah, like that. And then this guy, let's put him here so he's not lined up with the other one. Oops, sorry, get you out of frame here. Okay, and we are done. Yeah. And maybe I will, you know, there could end up being a paper clip up here at some point. And like I said, I might try to get a little bit more of that off. I got that down good. So here's our 3 layouts. Let's see if I can find the other 2. This little guy, I love this one. I mean, I love them all, but this one with our little stationery. And where was the other one? And this one with our little vellum pockets. Yeah, they think they turned out great. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you next time. Bye.